Welcome to Now. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. Well, it's the middle of the week, so what should we talk about? How about the fact that a billionaire from Australia has announced plans to build the Titanic 2? Yes, I'm not kidding. Set to launch in 2016, the Titanic 2 will be a recreation of the famous ship with a few modern additions. Clive Palmer is the eccentric billionaire who has set out to recreate the Titanic. And the first trip for the ship? Well, obviously it's going to be from Britain to New York. Duh. Clive wants to recreate the famous Atlantic crossing as a tribute to those who built the original ship over 100 years ago. Now, I have a pretty good guess as to what you're thinking. Authentic to the point of sinking? Well, I doubt it, but if the ship does sink, I think the passengers on board will be safe. Taking a look at this rendering of the ship, you can see a few additions on the side. Those look a lot like lifeboats, which of course is a good thing. Everyone on this ship should be able to get off safely if it does sink. Again. The Titanic 2 will be built in a Chinese shipyard with the expected first transatlantic journey expected for 2016. At this time, no information has been released to talk about pricing for tickets on board this ship, but I would imagine they'd come as a sort of premium. But hey, it's the freaking Titanic. No one has sailed on that thing in over 100 years. From the old Titanic being made new to the current state of technology and looking forward into the future. Code.org has just released a new promotional video, and I have to say it's quite inspiring. Involving tech superstars like Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg, Microsoft founder Bill Gates, and musical artist / tech enthusiast will.i.am, this video talks about the importance of coding in the future. It's great to see such a video put together and makes me think differently about learning code. It's one of the things that I've had on my list of stuff to do for a very long time. Because heck, I use technology every single day, and I know the importance of good programs. And well, I'd love to learn how to create some myself. That's where Code.org comes into this. They put this entire video together, and after watching the video, I thought I should check out the site myself. I was surprised that within seconds of checking out the site, I was actually typing in code for myself. So with the world becoming more and more dependent on computers and technology, now is the time to start learning code. Seriously. Do it. Talking about technology and coding, let's talk about the companies who have a tendency to hire the people who are able to code, and how they're becoming some of the largest supporters of gay marriage in the United States. Nearly 300 businesses, including Silicon Valley's Facebook, Oracle, Qualcomm, and Apple, have filed a brief with the Supreme Court expressing their support for same-sex marriage. The brief talks about how the success of a business is based on the happiness of its employees. To attract the best employees they can, they must all offer workplace benefits and fairness towards all employees. The problem, though, is when it comes to gay workers. When they move to California, they're unable to be as happy as they possibly could be in other states or countries that allow gay marriage. The hope is that all this support from some of the largest tech companies in the world will help with the Prop 8 ballot initiative. Personally, I'm right there with them. In a world where you're trying to attract the most talented workers, something like the inability to marry would be a pretty big deterrent from moving to California. I hope in the future all states in the USA can come to their senses and allow gay marriage. Until then, though, I'm quite happy up here in Canada, where we've had gay marriage for many years. From talking about Silicon Valley companies putting their support behind gay marriage, to one company looking to change the way gamers log in on their devices. One of the biggest gaming companies in the world, if not the largest, Electronic Arts, is looking to change the way gamers log into services on multiple gaming platforms. EA will soon allow you to use one single username and password across all gaming consoles and desktop-based software. This new system will amalgamate all the user's various accounts into one single login, allowing a user to actually pause a game on one console and move to a different one and pick up the game right where they left off. One note here, though, for all the Simmer fans out there, I know you probably just got really excited because you wanted to do some gaming, on your Xbox and then move to your PC or vice versa. That's not going to happen. The two different games are completely different. I highly doubt that will ever happen. EA will start rolling out this new feature in the future, and it will reportedly be a large part of the new PlayStation 4 machine coming this holiday season. And last, a rather interesting new company has just started to allow you to sell stock in yourself. Yes, that's right. For the first time ever, at least the first time I can remember, you will be able to sell stock in yourself. The idea is that if you come out of university with a huge chunk of debt, you can easily relieve some of that debt by selling stock in yourself. People are then able to buy your stock and give you money. That sounds great, right? But of course, like all things, there's a catch. For the next 10 years of your life, you'll have to pay back 1% of your total earnings every year to your investors. The idea here is that since you have such a great education, you will likely in like 10 years' time have a great job and make a lot of money. So your investors can then cash in on that 1% payback. So this brings us to my question for all of you. Would you sell stock in yourself? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Or of course, you can always let me know on my Facebook page, through Twitter, or on Google+. Links to all that and the other articles I talked about in today's episode in the description below, along with the always amazing subscribe button. So until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video today. You can of course check out more videos that I create by clicking on them below. Check out Now for the latest news happening in the world right now, Paradise Gaming for some fun gameplay videos, or of course my personal vlog channel to see what I'm like outside of my studio. Also, if you're interested in supporting the show and getting some new clothes for yourself, check out the store at thecurtisparadystore.ca. See you guys later.